Hello. I was looking for what's our music? Ain't our music. Hey, Angela. Hey, Theology. Hey. Oh wait, y'all don't even look at my head. This is like, hey, Kiki Lots. Hey, my honey. How you feel this morning? Hey, Purple Love, Angela Critters. Hey, my sisters. How y'all doing this morning? I'm just, y'all. I'm okay. I just got through doing that. I'm looking for. I just got through doing that challenge, and the back of my now the back of my shirt wet. Can't find it. I just got through doing them 200 like sit ups. I accepted that man's. I was about to say that boy. He ain't no boy. He a grown man. I accepted that man's challenge of 1,000 sit ups. Let's cover up the head. 1,000 sit ups in 5 days. Feeling great this morning, sis. Ain't nothing wrong with you. I know, girl. I just thank you though. it's a little, it's a little fuzzy. It's a little fuzzy. I'm gonna wash my hair today and and braid it over. Theology said, "No, sir." I meant to do it last night, but I didn't do it last night because I was messing around with that doggone bike trying to get it to work. And I think that's the kind of y'all. I think that's the kind of bike where I got to get a. I'm gonna call them today. It's like it's not working. It'll come on just say hello and that's it. It's not working unless I sign up for one of their systems or something like that. I'm not paying for $14 a month to no. I go on YouTube and get some. I just want to ride the bike. What's going on? I'm glad you're feeling better, Kiki Locks. What 200 a day, Kiki Locks Trey. So I gotta do 1,000 in 5 days. So that means I gotta do 200 a day. I'm dead. I told myself I'm gonna get up in the morning and I taped it and I'm just gonna tape it and I'm gonna do it. And I did it and I taped it. I said I'm gonna put these tapes up no matter what else I put up, but I'm gonna show him that I'm doing these 200 sit-ups a day. I ain't editing it or nothing. I'm just putting it up. And so that's what I'm gonna do this morning. I'm just gonna throw it up there. And then I'll put something else up later. uh-huh. Oh, right, Angela. Oh my God. Hey, Mukbang. Hey, honey. How are you? Good morning to everybody. Theology said, call the ambulance if I do 50. Hey, Rich. Hey, honey. How you doing, girl? You at work? Oh my goodness. T Rich. I seen Jetta Joe over at in LSPs. It was so nice to see her. I ain't seen her in a while. Sit-ups are hard. More power to you. I know. I don't do. You know what I did? I told him that I'm not doing no sit-ups. I'm doing like crunches, bicycle leg lifts. So I did stomach ab. That's all it is. It's a stomach ab. But I did like 3 or 4 different things on my back, lifting my legs, lifting my head, and I did 200. I broke them down. I was hitting it 20 at a time at first, y'all. Then when I got to round the 60, I had to hit it like 10 at a time. But I did it. I was like, I had to keep talking to myself. I had to keep telling myself, you can do it. You can do it, Stephanie. You got it. Come on, you can do it. Oh my God. It was hard. I ain't did 200, nothing that got to do with my abs in almost 3 years. Oh, that was hard. I went to the store for a healthy snack at 12:30 in the morning. She was like 2 weeks. That's good. Now she in. Joy, what you talking about? Morning, Stephanie on mama. You on your way to the court. Oh, you on your way to court. Okay, be safe. Joy said, hey Joy. Purple. I do 20 and be cramping. I know. I'm gonna have to stretch my back because it be hurt. My back was hurting a little bit while I was down there. But the main thing is I did it. No, that's one day. I got 4 more days to go. my, st- my stomach be like, leave me alone. Y'all just said I do lots of sit-ups every day when I get out of bed or to a chair. My sit-ups. I know that's right. Angela said, T Rich, I ate baby lima beans. Oh, you ate like baby lima beans? Leftover from last night for breakfast. For breakfast. But did my husband a full breakfast at 6 a.m. Woo, what time you get out of bed, that fat girl? Woo, Jesus. She the wife with the mostest. Those are my sit-ups. Oh, those your sit-ups. I gotta be I gotta be the bad guy today. Send one of my people to jail. Oh, you got what you want? What you call that when people have to go to court? The lady at the store is doing the challenge now too. No sugar. Well, what did you buy when you went to the store? What did you buy when you went to the store? See the difference? Hmm. What did I do last night? I think I ate. Oh, I ain't gonna tell you. I got some yogurt. I put some because I didn't eat dinner after we ate. I didn't eat after we ate at like 3 o'clock. I I did I cut up some strawberries, yogurt, and Cheerios. And that stuff got sugar in it. I know it do. But I ate it. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ate it, Joy. I ate that when I was watching them Carter's video. I started when I was watching Carter's video. I ain't even gonna lie. I ate it. Low no Stephanie, just court for one of my offenders. I supervise doing the most. I gotta sit them down somewhere. Oh, okay. Okay, Purple. I'm so sorry. Um, wow. What kind of job do you do, T Rich? You gotta sit them down somewhere. I was planning to make a chocolate cake. Nope, we ain't talking about all that. She talking about that's my favorite, Angela. That's my favorite chocolate cake. Good morning, Adams. Adam, I think your thing is almost done. It keeps stopping because you got music in it. So it's taking a long time for it to. When people have music in their playlist, that it keeps stopping the playlist. And at night, if it stopped, I don't know if it stopped. That means I done lost 5 6 hours. So for whatever reason, this one it just keep. I think that's yours. It might not even be yours that I'm talking about. I was wondering where you were, LSP. She said not chips. Where you at? Not chips or cake. Strawberries are fine. I know strawberries is fine, but yogurt got sugar in it. But I ate my yogurt. I had yogurt. Theology said I had yogurt with raisins, blackberries, walnuts, and mango last night. So good. Oh, I love yogurt with different stuff in it. Purple. We ate breakfast. I eat breakfast for dinner all the time. You know I don't like speaking on my job, Lord. I won't say names. Career wise, Joy, 5 years. Okay. Fruit salad. Yeah, fruit salad sound real good. Mukbanging things I don't eat either. Uh, I know I went there, but I was over. That sounds good. Adam said, OMG. I had a playlist with 114 videos. Took me almost 3 days to get it. Interesting content, but drove me crazy. Yeah, okay, Adam, that ain't yours. You don't have music in yours. That's not yours. You have videos. I just seen it in my head. You had the lives. No, that ain't yours. That's like it's certain people I don't like to take their playlist because it's hard to finish it because it got too much music in it. I'm going on take day 2 with that doggone playlist. That was fun getting a quarantine nickname. I know I don't even have no quarantine nickname. I was trying to think of one. I mean, but I don't have one. Strawberries looks not good. Girl, them strawberries that I got, they look good, but they were big. I'm like, what kind of strawberries is this? Man, what kind of strawberry? What's today? Wednesday? Excuse me. Oh, today Thursday. I missed Angie and Real Life podcast yesterday. Oh, today Thursday. Y'all, I ain't had my coffee yet. Jesus Christ. I got the water on. I gotta go make it. Nickname is How You Feel right now. The last thing. Oh, okay. Well, the last thing I ate was the yogurt with the Cheerios and fruit in it. That's what I ate before I went to bed. Right now, I feel like I don't know. Dizzy Dane. I don't know how I feel. That's shame. Teacher said, Kinky, hey, my sister. Your nickname is How You Feel right at the second. The last thing. Hey, Adam said, I had leftover coffee from last night. Need some fresh coffee. I know I'm about to go. I got it on. I just got to make it. Oh, I can't keep up with the day. I know, Mukbang. You see, I just thought today was Wednesday. I was surprised when you just said it's Thursday. Lord, not leftover coffee. Girl, listen, T Rich, I be having coffee in the evening from sometimes from Dunkin' Donuts if I have it and I don't finish it. I put it in the refrigerator, try to keep it fresh. And then in the morning I add coffee with it. So, and we don't waste coffee. We don't waste coffee. I think maybe I feel better once I take my first sip, huh? What y'all think? Uh it's Friday. Y'all happy? Some of y'all happy it's Friday? I can't. I don't know. I don't know what the day be. What would the day be? Gosh, oatmeal, new coffee. I'm mad I can't have any of that right now. Oh, you want to you can only eat certain things right now while you're doing the chemo biology. Yes, it's Thursday. It's Thursday. Biology. What can you eat? Y'all, so we had people back to back last night, huh? Starting with I think we started with Carter. Everybody was back to back. LSP, that was a great video you did last night, yesterday. And your effects, girl, the effects on the TV. The purple, the white, and the black together. Oh my God, that was beautiful. How you just had them just girl, yeah, yeah. You are who you are. I love it. Coming together like that. Mukbang's name dropping down. The red blood drops falling in the background. Awesome, 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 honey. You are wonderful. And then near the end, how you had Mukbang's picture drop in. Mukbang, what up, girl? And didn't that make you feel special? I felt special for you. That was beautiful. Oh my gosh! But I loved the video. I knew her video was gonna be good. I watched a couple other ones the other day. I watched Sister Fifi's. I gotta watch Pastor Kim. I think Pastor Kim did hers. And there's somebody else that I didn't know them, but they did it. So every time when I see the person's name, I watch it. Hey, Destiny Awaits. Good morning, honey. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Hello, welcome to Selah channel. Good morning. Good morning, Angie in real life Ray. Oh, thank you, Angie. And it's Angie in real life. Angie in real life. Uh, 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 I can't find my music, y'all, today. I can't find it. It's like, where the heck is it? I'm gonna find some other music too, so that way when I can't find it. Good morning, everyone in the live. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? How is everybody today? For real, I didn't even ask y'all how is everybody. And you know what I want to get in the habit for? Let me pray for y'all. Let me pray for us. For real. In the name of Jesus. All I thought about was myself when I got up off that floor and came over here. That's all I thought about was myself. And so let me think about y'all. Lord God, we bless your name today. We thank you for all of our brothers and sisters that's here on the live, Lord God. We are in many places all over the world. I pray that you watch over each and every one of them, Lord God. I pray that you bless each and every one of them. I pray that you give them the desires of their hearts, Lord God. I pray that if there's any heavy hearts, that you would take their heart in the palm of your hand, Lord God, and let them rest in you. We thank you that you are God and you are God alone. We thank you that you are still in control no matter what we see, no matter what we do, no matter what we hear. You are still in control. We trust, we believe, and we rest in you this morning, Lord God. In the name of Jesus, amen. Amen. Just rolled over. Love going over to watch now. I posted. Oh, Purple, you posted yours last night? Okay, I'm gonna watch it this morning. Hey, Angie. Angie, I'm sorry I missed your podcast yesterday, girl. The time I can't. I didn't even realize yesterday was Wednesday. We didn't get off this live till what time? 12 o'clock. Joy. I ain't even. I didn't even. Man, it's when? It's Thursday. This week went so fast. Um. Yes, it's Angie in real life. Angie in real. Oh, I seen the t-shirts. I seen your t-shirts. There's a couple people that I saw that with t-shirts. I gotta go on there and see what they look like. Oh, I don't have it. Yep. LSP, you wasn't in my live, I don't think, but I got your t-shirt and I had showed it to everybody. YouTube gotta do better. It was easy. Click a person's name. Oh, for real? Oh yeah, it was. It ain't no more. I won't see it unless it's tagged to me. So I've been missing some. Yeah, you talking about I've been missing a lot of like videos and stuff like that. People the notifications ain't coming on. Gonna run LSP on my son page. Angie in real life, all is well. We all are on assignment. Yeah, I'm on daily at 8 a.m. until May 31st. Okay. Okay. Purple Love. I can't find you. Yeah, sometimes I did find her. I found Purple. Can you drop the link to the video? You talking about her? Yeah, drop your link, Purple, so we can so people can find yours. Did anybody else on here do the okay, I gotta wake up, y'all. Do mukbangs challenge, so what challenge? Did anybody else on here do it? Hey, Mama Ray Ray, did you do the so what challenge? I can't find purple either. I'll share it. You don't want nobody to watch it? You can drop the link in here. I know. Okay, if she dropped the link, if she dropped the, you all right? You all right, purple? If you drop, send a link to Be the Difference. If she put the link in here, are you all right with that? My notifications have 7 hours behind. Wow. Angie in real life, very tired. Was you up in these YouTube streets last night? Be the Difference. Mama Ray Ray, hey. Sometimes I can't find myself on there. Wow. I'm planning to do it. Got you. Oh, who you talking about? One of the loops? I'm gonna be working on one for my other channel today. I already know what I want to do, but I just need to do it. Hey, the fruitful wife. Good morning, girl. Good morning. God bless you. Good morning. Yeah, I'm okay. What the? I just don't know. Okay. Yeah, just send it to Joy, and Joy will drop the link, and everybody can do it. Everybody can be able to watch it. If it's anybody else in here that did the So What challenge, not really. I was watching movies and thinking of. If it's anybody else in here that did the So What challenge, and you are a mod, drop the link. If you are not a mod, let me know, and we will get it. If I type Purple Love, New Orleans, it comes up. Oh, wow. Hey, the fruitful wife. God is amazing. Yes, he is. Purple Love. Yes, LSP. Thank you. Oh, so I'm gonna drop my video. My one. I ain't editing it nothing. I'm mad. I'm mad that I did them 200 sit-ups. Okay. I ain't editing up nothing. I'm just gonna drop it. Theology, how are you? How are you feeling? Okay, LSP dropped it, purple. So what, child? Thank you, LSP. She dropped it. There it is. Anybody? Kiki, are you laughing at me? I'm mad because I did the challenge. Angie, girl, Angie, I did them 200 sit-ups this morning. And that's day one, girl. That's just day one. I did it, and I'm mad about it. I don't know why I ain't hiding in the bushes. No, Adam ain't hiding in the bushes no more. He done dropped down, and he's saying hello. That's our friend Adam. He ain't had nowhere from nobody. And you realize, oh my OMG. Yes, I did it, girl. I did. And I'm me either. Because I didn't do no crunches. I did bicycles, I did leg lifts, I did leg flies. I ain't doing them crunches. Them crunches make my neck hurt. I might have did 10 of them. And I was like, nope, no. I don't want to be pulling on my neck. Oh yeah, LSP did hers last night. So there's LSPs too for anybody that didn't see it. Theology said, be right back. 2 teens took their lives back at. Oh no. Cousin Texan. Oh, oh my goodness. Mm. Good morning, Angie in real life. Adams, congratulations, Stephanie. Thank you. Y'all, let's do our reading before we go any further. Feeling alive. Hey, the life of Cleo. Good morning, honey. I have not read this one yet. I'm feeling alive, yeah. And I ain't had my coffee. After we read this, it's coffee time. It's coffee time. Feeling alive. If you plan it right, you can insulate yourself from most of life's discomfort. Feeling so wet, too hot, too cold, too achy, too much of anything. What would our ancestors think of our 20th century bubble? When life brought extremes, they had no choice but to feel their way through. Sure, modern conveniences have their perks, but a certain amount of numbness comes with them. Same with our inner lives. There are countless ways to anesthete yourself from feeling too deeply. Food, drink, drugs, screens, busyness. But what but what you gain in numbness, you'll lose in joy. God designed you to feel. Your senses, your heart, you they weren't given to you to control and manage. They were created to help you come alive in Christ. So when the tough stuff hits, take a moment to connect with him. You may discover new ways to move through life with your heart alive and free. That's awesome. Guard your heart more than anything else because the source of your life flows flows from it. Proverbs 4:23. You surely know that your body is a temple where the Holy Ghost lives. The Spirit is in you and is a gift from God. You are no longer your own. First Corinthians 6:19. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm then and do not let yourselves be burdened again by the yoke of slavery. Amen. Galatians 5 and 1. We up here. Seek your happiness in the Lord, and He will give you the desire, your heart's desires. Psalms 34:4. And her prayer is, Lord, I'm tempted to avoid feeling something. Life can hurt, but I want with all my heart to live fully in you. Show me how to make that decision one day at a time. Amen. All right, LSP. Amen. Amen. Stop. And everybody, I gotta run. One of my okay, all right. Okay, Theology, I'm sorry to hear that. Man, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Feeling alive, feeling alive, feeling alive. It was something that I was reading. That where it say they weren't given to you to control and manage. Oh, your senses weren't given to us to control and manage. And that's right there. I wanted to go to about feeling alive. Feel our feelings is important. You know how we feel about certain things and how we feel about life and death. How we feel is very important. It's important for us to feel it. Is what I'm trying to say. Um, it is very important for us to feel it because of this very thing that she just said. There are countless ways to anesthesia yourself from feeling, but what you gain, there it is. But what you gain in numbness, you lose in joy. What you gain in numbness, you lose in joy. And the reason why I want to sit right there is because Purple Love, that was great. I love it. Thank you for your participation. It means so much. I'm definitely gonna have to watch it. Um, it's important. Look, one of the things is one of my friends, I ain't gonna say no names, and I felt the same way. Mother's Day is Sunday. Mother's Day is Sunday. Is Mother's Day Sunday? Yeah, Mother's Day is this Sunday. Usually on Mother's Day, I'm not here. I will leave. I've been doing this for last year was the first year that I didn't leave. I leave and I go on a retreat. Um, every Mother's Day, so I'm gone because I don't want to be around. I didn't want to be around in the church with all these other people celebrating their mothers. I'm just gonna put it out there. So, my sister, I know how you feel. Mother's Day, when Mother's Day come, it's usually hard for me. It has not been hard for me the last couple of years because I feel my feelings, I own them, I let them come and I let them pass. Um, but I did not want to be because my mother passed away in 2012. And I know some other people on here that where their mothers did too. So I didn't want to be around people celebrating their mother. Angie in real life, Kinky Likes Trade. I didn't want to be around people when they celebrating their mother. Not that something wrong with them celebrating their mother. It's okay for them to celebrate their mother. They should celebrate their mother. I didn't want to be around because I did not want to feel all of the sadness and all of the stuff that will come in my heart because I couldn't celebrate my mother. Well, I thought I couldn't celebrate my mother because she wasn't here physically. So those feelings every year for years, I suppressed them. I pushed them down. I didn't want to be bothered with them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. So, and because I didn't, and because I would push them down and not be bothered with them, I would feel worse. I would feel worse around that time. And so this is what she's saying is, but what you gain in numbness, I made myself feel numb by running away. I just ran away. I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to be bothered. My daughter had my granddaughter on Mother's Day 1 year, and I was still gone. It's like, no. And one of them, that's the only reason why I stayed was because she had her on Mother's Day. And I stayed. She was born on Mother's Day. But I didn't go to church. I didn't go around nobody else. It's because when we don't want to feel all that hurt and that pain. Hey, Vern, good morning. I thought it was only me. I lost. No. It's me, Kinky Likes Trey. Angie in real life, her mom passed away. Um, and I don't know if anybody else, but yeah, you don't want, and I'm using this one for the example because I don't, you don't want to be here. And 1 year, one of my pastors asked me to preach on Mother's Day, and I said no, I won't do it. I won't. Um, because it's too hard. Those feelings that I felt was too hard to deal with around Mother's Day. And to see everybody else celebrating their mother was too much to deal with. So I pushed my feelings down. I ran away, but I felt myself sad the whole weekend because no matter where I went, people were celebrating their mother unless I stayed in the house. And I didn't want to stay in the house because it was a beautiful weekend. You know what I'm saying? So eventually I had to deal with my feelings. So we have to deal with these feelings. We have to let them come. And it's okay. It's okay to feel how you feel. God gave us our feelings for a reason. He wants us to feel them. And I wish I could remember this scripture right now where it says that there is nothing that we have to go through that he has not already experienced. Those are not the exact words, but it's in there somewhere. So we have to feel our feelings. Just let them come. Feel them and let them come. OMG, I thought I was the same one. Also, when people say, wear white if your mother is gone. No, I ain't wearing nothing. I ain't never heard nobody say that. But yeah, some people do that. Some churches and stuff like that do that. Why did they do that? That's like single me out. My birth mom died giving birth to me. Oh, and my adopted mom died. I feel awful. Oh, Vern, Listen, you in the right place. We love you. We love you. And it's okay to feel the way you feel. It is. It is okay, y'all. If you miss we miss somebody and we love somebody and we miss them, it's around their birthday or something like that. It's okay to feel that. Feelings are meant and giving to us so that we can feel them. We feel hurt or because we miss them, because we love them. You know what I'm saying? We love them and we miss them. And so it's okay for you to feel a sense of loneliness at that time. What is not okay for you to get stuck there. That's what's not okay. So it's okay to feel what you feel, but don't lose your joy in being down and in that, because what happens is you end up becoming depressed. You'll become depressed and you don't want to get depressed. It's okay to miss a loved one because they're gone. It's okay to cry. It's okay to shed a tear. It's okay to lay on your bed, kick and scream. It's okay to tell God that you upset because they're gone. It's okay. And don't let nobody tell you that it's not. All of that is a part of the healing process. It's all a part of the healing process. Now, I don't know, I can't remember right now, but when we go through a healing process, it's like different steps that you take. You get angry, you get sad. It's like hurt, sad, anger, and something else. So you go agree, yeah, the grieving process. Hey, buying space. Grief has no timeline. Grief has no timeline, none at all. You can I hear it's okay. It's an okay challenge. All no, we still on mukbangs challenge. The stages of grief. Yes, thank you, y'all. It's different stages of grief. And there is no, and thank you on buying space. There is no timeline. None at all. It does not matter. Nope, it don't matter. There is no timeline. You can go all year happy, joyous, and free. But then when your mother's birthday come or your father's birthday, what's the other lady that lost her father? On Father's Day, she gonna grieve. You know what I'm saying? So there is no timeline. You can go all year feeling real good, but when that person's birthday come up um or like Mother's Day or Father's Day, before a couple days before, because you know it's getting ready to get close, you began to grieve. Your heart began to get heavy. The stages are not in order. No, your heart began to get heavy, and it's okay. It's okay, and that's why I'm glad we read this. Feeling alive. It is okay to feel all of that. All of that is a part of life. It's all a part of life. God knows. Um, he knows that you're gonna hurt. He knows that we get sad. He knows that we grieve. That's the way he made us. He gave us all those emotions. Emotions is a part of our love. All of that is a part of the love that we share for one another. It is okay. And it's okay that we are missing our mothers and our fathers this weekend, y'all. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay for you to cry. It's okay for you to kick and scream, Vern, Angie, um, Kiki likes Trey, and if anybody else. It is okay. But what I'm gonna say again, it's not okay for you to stay there. It's not okay for you to stay there. Because if you find yourself in that process, in that anger and or that grieving process for a long time, then you need to get help. Yes, because then you gonna be in a stage of depression, um, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. That's the steps mukbang? Yeah, denial, I yeah, yes, yes, yes. Y'all wait, I went through all four of those when I lost my son in a 3 day period. I was about to say 3 day in a 3 day in a 3 day period. I went through all of those. Adam says, I know it's difficult, but your mother is gone. But we all are here on earth for a short period of time. My mother would have been 90 this June. Yeah, Theology said, I don't celebrate Mother's Day, period. My mother passed on Mother's Day in 2011. Tomorrow is a day I just hate. Yeah. And most of us that our mother went, we do feel like that. Mukbang said, I've gone through, you've gone through. Most of us have. We don't went through them all. We don't went through all. If we lost somebody that we love, if our mother's father's child or whatever passed away, we don't went through all of those grieving process. But it do not mean that one will not come back. When it comes time around like Mother's Day, you lost your son. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I did. When my son passed away, I had a 7-year-old son, my oldest child passed away in 1998, 1999. 1999? Yeah, 1999. It was a fire. And that was hard for me for years. For years. Do you understand? Years. I'm in the acceptance stage. That is why I'm not working. I haven't really been about to maintain or cope. It hasn't been that many years, Angie, has it? I went through them all well, all as well. And then there are days like it happened yesterday. Yeah. Most days I'm good and releasing an amazing memory. Oh, releasing, okay, an amazing memories. Hey, Auntie Momo, morning, Queens. Just stopping in to say, hey, Lonnie. Good morning, Auntie Momo. We talking about our feelings this morning, Auntie Momo. We talking about our feelings this morning because we got a lot of people that's going through a lot of things. With because it's Mother's Day, and we have some people that's struggling a little bit because they lost their mom, and Mother's Day is coming up. Angie in real life says, yes, Stephanie, it does come back. It does come back. Mm-hmm. Life of Cleo said, Theology, sorry about my sister. Be strong, yeah. Oh, sis, I'm so sorry to hear that, Queen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel them all, and I don't let anyone tell me how to grieve has gotten better. Yes, you learn to live again. You live through the grief. You learn to live through the sadness. You learn to live through the anger. You have to. We have to. If we don't, we get stuck in depression. You have to learn how to live through it because life and death comes. Like we were born to die, and that may sound cold, but it's a part of life, and it ain't nothing that we can do about it. But it don't mean that we won't miss our parents. It don't mean that we won't miss our children. It don't mean that we won't miss our brothers and sisters. It don't mean that because we will miss them. And it don't mean that we're not gonna have some hard times. It don't mean that we're not gonna cry and we're not gonna get angry because we will. It's all a part of life. It's a part of our feelings and our emotions. So we go through the emotions and we go through the feelings, but we don't let them hold us and take charge of us. We take charge of them. And at times I'm okay, other times it still cripples me. It was a year in November. Yeah, I remember. I think it wasn't. It has not been that long for you. So yeah, you still fresh in the grieving process, honey. You still fresh in it. Some of us it's been years. Some of us it hasn't. But it don't matter because Theology said I'm going to my mom's grave tomorrow. 9 years. When did my mom pass? 2012, 12. Oh yeah, it's been about 8 years. Um, Adam said I went to the cemetery Monday and tried to clean my parents' headstone and visited my mother's parents' grave also. Auntie Momo. We're talking about mamas. I'm still not over mine, and I've been emotional all right. And that's why we talking about this. Auntie Momo. It needed to be a place where people can talk about how they feel about their mothers, because it's about 5 or 6 of us in here where Mother's Day is coming up on Sunday, and they having a hard time. You know what I'm saying? My pastor asked me yesterday to preach on Sunday. Y'all see my face? I'm like, no. But he told me because he got sick, something going on his eye red and something else is going on, and he had to end up going to the hospital and he in a lot of pain. So he's at home down. So I'm asking the Lord to give me something unconventional about mothers. So this year I'm not gonna run. I'm gonna face it, and I'm gonna talk about mothers, and I'm gonna talk about mothers from the sense of alive and gone. And it's not gonna be a preach word. It's gonna be an encouraging word. And the thing of it is, y'all, I gotta do it on I gotta do it through Facebook because all the churches is closed, so they taping it and then they putting it on Facebook. So I gotta do it through Facebook. I was told I was adopted 1 year, adopted um died in next and the next, and my first husband died 18 months later. We had time to grieve or counseling. Oh wow. That's my mom. Yeah, Vern. And that's a lot. It's a lot of grief. It's a lot of hurt. It's a lot of pain. Or we have, that we have to go through in this life. Y'all be blessed. I don't want to cry again this morning. It's not even 1 o'clock yet. We love you, Auntie Momo. I love you. I'm sorry. I love you, but be encouraged. Be encouraged. I know it's you miss your mom. I know you miss your mom. And it's okay. And that's what we saying today. It's okay that you miss your mom. It's okay that you cry, Auntie Momo, before you get off of here. All of it is okay. Do it, lay across the bed, kick, scream, do it, and then pick yourself up. Do it. Right, Stephanie. Great words. LSP. Um, The Life of Cleo, Miss Vern, Junk Closet, my God. Sorry about that. I look to you like my. Oh, that's awesome. My mom and you guys are my big sisters. I love you guys. I hope the day passes and all of us feel better. I appreciate everyone. Thank you, Life of Cleo. Stephanie, you are the best. You're dealing with 2 losses, and my heart goes out to you. I feel a genuine connection. Just to tell Stephanie, I love you guys genuinely strong. Oh, I love you too. I love you. You see what I'm saying? This is probably what we all need this morning. We all need each other this morning, and it's okay. That's why we here for one another, to encourage each other, to lift each other, to pick each other up. This is a hard thing. This is a hard situation that a lot of us is in, but we still got our other sisters that have their mothers that they will still encourage us. We can laugh with them. We can laugh with them. We can be with them. They can, whatever. We are one. That's why sisterhood is important. And we pray that Auntie Momo can get through the day with, even if she cried, with a little laughter in her heart. Because all of our mothers, even though they're gone, our mothers, fathers, husbands, even though they're gone, they will want us to be happy. They wouldn't want us to be sad. They wouldn't want us to be walking around crying all the time. Honey, I can see my mama saying, girl, dry your eyes. You know what I'm saying? I can see my mother saying, pat me on my like rubbing my head and saying, don't cry, Stephanie, I'm fine. Don't cry. I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? I can see her. I can feel her doing that. And all of us, I want all of y'all to be able to do that. If it's something that your mother did to you to make you feel comfortable, imagine her doing that. And then imagine her saying, "You gonna be all right." Because my mother would say that all the time. She would pat me on my head. She would, I mean, rub my head. She would rub my hair and say, "You gonna be all right." And my head would lean on her chest, and she'd be like, "You'll be all right." And yeah, she right. I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna miss her. I'm gonna cry sometimes. I'm gonna think about some things, but I'm gonna be all right. I don't visit grave sites. That's not my ministry. I know, Mukbang. I didn't for a long time. I didn't. It took me a long time to visit my son's grave. It did. It took me a long time to visit his grave, but I went. And so now I go every year. I get mad. I get mad about my mother's grave because don't nobody visit. I get mad. I do. I sometimes I get mad. I try not to because I know everybody can't do that. And then my one brother is out of town. He never lived here ever since he was 18. And my little brother passed away last year. He was real sick, so he passed away last year, and he couldn't do it. He was mama's baby. He could never do it. And so one last year I took him. I took him to her gravesite. So he went with his girls and I went with my kids. And we all went and put flowers around her grave. So he did go one time. Yeah, it's a lot. I just remember what I do and honor how I can. Yep, I've never visited my mom's grave, and it's been nearly 20 years. It's not, and ain't no judgment because it's hard. It's hard to um visit a grave. That was, like when we buried my son, one of the hardest things I had to do, Mukbang, is to turn around and look at his coffin. That was the hard. No, no, no. But when I was there, I just kind of like stared. The hardest thing for me to have to do is when we went to the graveyard. That was the hardest thing for me getting out the car. I didn't even want to get out the car. As soon as it was time for me to get out the car, I broke down and my uncle came and got me. And I was like, "No, I can't go. I can't go." I remember I was crying and I was hollering. Wasn't hollering, but I was like saying it at the top of my voice, like, "No, I can't go over there. I can't do that. I can't." And so my uncle came over and grabbed me and hugged me and said, "It's all right." Because my mother couldn't do it. I think my mother was like, "Jesse, I need your help." He came over and he grabbed me and he said, "It's the last thing you got to do. You can do it, and I'm gonna help you." And time I walked over there, y'all, I looked that way. I looked that way. I looked backwards. I never turned around and looked at his coffin at the graveyard. I never turned around. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. But I'm okay. I'm all right. Sometimes now sometimes those memories when I think about my son, those are hard. Those are very, 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 very hard. What time on Facebook Sunday? I want at 11. At 11. My mom was cremated by her choice. Oh, okay. My sisters had her ashes, and now she's in my. Okay. I was thinking the same thing too, Angie, in real life. I wonder why. Oh, so it's gonna be at 11, y'all. 11 on Sunday on Facebook. I don't know. I'll let you know what page it'll be on, so you can pull it up. He said just that all the time. Thank you, Lord. Yeah, remember the memories. I was her primary caregiver. Me too, Kinky Latre. There to the very end, and she reminded me daily, "You're gonna be all right." Yeah, I was her primary caregiver too. At the end, because your mom, and my mom passed from the same thing, and I had to bring her in to live with me for the last couple of months. It, that disease, ovarian cancer will take you fast. Even though she had been dealing with it for 7 years, but it took you fast. It take you fast once it ain't nothing else that they can do. It take you fast. 9 years later, and I still call her mom. Call my mom's home. Still, what one of the I can't imagine hearing my prayer. You know what? One of the hardest things, Viology, when I got back home was my mother used to always say on my cell phone. She would always tell me that I don't never answer my phone calls. Um, she will always say that. Why you don't never answer your listen to your messages? I never did. I had all these messages on my phone, all these messages on my cell phone. And my mother was on I had her voice on a whole lot of them. And I would say, my mother would say, you don't never listen to your voicemails. So y'all know what I did, didn't you? I listened to all my voicemails before she went in the hospital and before she came to my house, because she was only at my house for 2 months, and I erased them all. And after she passed away, I came home and sat on the couch and I cried my head off. I was angry because I could not hear her voice anymore, because I had erased all those doggone messages. I was so mad. I'm laughing, y'all, but I could still cry right now. I'm laughing, but I could still cry right now because I erased all of her voice messages and I could not hear her voice. But my Uncle Jesse, my heart goes out to you all. I know what a blessing it is to have my mom in the room next. Yes, it is a blessing. LS, that's why when you said so what, I still stay with my parents. Yep. So what? And it was somebody else that said the same thing. You get to be with your mother and you cherish her and you love her, and don't rush. Shoot, because when they gone, we miss them. We wish we could go to their house and lay in their other bedroom over there. And yeah. And I thought that was so wonderful when you and your mother went out and y'all walked together. It's wonderful. So what that you stay with your parents? And shoot, love them, keep them close, and cherish them. Like for Cleo, you are strong women. Oh my God. Yes. Angie said, Mama passed from multiple myeloma. Okay. I don't know too much about that disease, but I definitely heard about it. Destiny says, I pray to God that me and my mom can have a better relationship. Through that, God blessed me with a sister in Christ who became my mother in Christ, who I lost last year. Oh, my heart is for you. And even so, and y'all, even if they aren't related to us, but they mean a lot to us, it's still feelings. We still have feelings. Yes, I know the feelings. I wished I would have saved mine. Yeah. But what happened was my uncle videotapes all the time, right? All the time. When we was younger, my uncle always videotaped. So y'all, I got videotapes. I got DVDs of my mother that I can put on anytime I want to, and see her, listen to her. She be dance. My mother party. My mother liked to party at home. They had parties all the time. So When I see her joy, when they talk about but what you gain in numbness, you lose in joy. When I see those videos, when I'm feeling down and everything, and I think about my mother, I remember how she lived, what she did, how she used to have fun. She used to live for backyard barbecues, and how she had her drinks, and she would be dancing, and how she danced, and how she smiled, and how she just enjoyed everybody, and wanted everybody, always wanted everybody around. Let the kids play, let the kids have fun, let the grown-ups do what the grown-ups do. So I remember that. And it makes me, did you see how I smiled? Because I saw I saw her in my head. Oh, I don't have that picture up no more. I saw her in my head dancing, smiling, having a good time. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we have to remember about the people that we love. We have to remember the good times. Remember how they smiled. Remember how they laughed. Remember how they gave. Remember how they did all of those things that made an impact in our life. And it'll make us feel a little bit better. Yeah, we gonna still miss them, but we have to cherish the good moments. Like Theology said earlier, cherish the good moments. I sound just like my mom. I look like my mother. Theology. I mean, Kinky Locks Trey. And now that I'm older, and especially with my haircut, I look just like my mama. She was a smaller frame than me, but I look like my mother. So when I want to hear her, I'll say something she will say, and oh, that is so precious. That is so precious. Oh, that is so precious. Destiny awaits me, girl. Remember the good times. Theology. When I'm very down, going to my mom's grave, it's what helped me so much. I sit there and have long talks with her. I used to do that too, Theology. I used to do that too. And even when I do go, sometimes when I do go, I don't go as much anymore. But when I do go, I sit there and I just talk with her. Tell her what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Um, Angie, what Angie say? Angie said, okay, guys, it's been real. I love you all. And remember to live. Live, baby, live. Live, baby, live. Remember the joy of the Lord is our strength. Remember the joy of the Lord is our strength. Even in um even in our hard times and our sad times, the joy of the Lord is our strength. Cleo said, I can understand that, but I think it is good because it is helping you to move on when you don't hear her voice. Don't know. Don't know if I'm right. Well, some people, yeah. Cleo, yes, it is. It's a time where we probably don't need to hear their voice. It's a time in that healing process. Because it did come a time when I had to put those videos up. I put them up. I stopped watching them. I had all my mother's jewelry. I had all her jewelry. She had a lot of costume jewelry. And I had all her jewelry. And it was one day I was like 3 years down the line after she passed away. It was like maybe 3 years down the line. I was angry. I got angry. Either two, it might have been two. I don't know. I got angry. And I went in my room and I tore my room up. I took all her jewelry. I kept all her jewelry all on my thing. I kept all her stuff. I pulled it all down and threw it on my bed. I took all her jewelry from everywhere and just threw it on the bed. I was just throwing it. I was just angry. I was mad. And then I went and got a garbage bag and I threw it all away. I took it and I just threw everything away. I threw everything. Took it outside to the dumpster, threw it away, came in the house and sat on the bed. I threw away everything that I had that reminded me of my mother. I was mad. I was mad. I was angry. I was going through the anger. I was going through the grief stage of anger. And I threw it away. Hey, Jay's World. Except for her 2 elephants that she held on to the whole time she was in the hospital, her stuffed elephants. And I still have them today. And they sitting on my bed today. And I kept her purse for her ID and her birth certificate. And some other stuff, that. But I just kept her purse because that was put up somewhere. So we do go through all these different stages. And it does come a time when we have to let things go. But I ain't gonna say you gotta let it go the way I let it go. Because I was mad. So what's my Facebook? My Facebook is Stephanie Glenn. Stephanie Vaughn. Vaughn. Stephanie Vaughn. Or Stephanie Glenn. It's either I'm gonna have to really look under there and see if somebody can go under there real quick and see which one it comes up. Vaughn is my maiden name. When I was mad at my husband, I changed my last name on Facebook. Vaughn. See, I get mad and get rid of stuff. So it's Stephanie Vaughn or Stephanie Glenn. Glenn. Jay's World, how you doing, honey? How are you? How you doing? Have a great day. Thank you, Angie. Have a great day. I know she already gone. I'm sorry. I still have my mom's late voice message on Galaxy 3. You don't have to. You don't have to. I still got all them videos of my mama. Y'all remember that big old collage that I had right here when I first started? It was a big collage. All those pictures was of my mother. I still got it. It's in my bedroom. I wish I still had my mom's notebooks. She always purple Facebook. Oh, it's under Stephanie Vaughn. Okay, that's my Facebook, y'all. Stephanie Vaughn. You got books, Mom. I kept all my mother's books. I did keep her books and her handwriting. She wrote in her books too. Did your mother write in her books? Oh, you said I wish I still had my mom's notebooks. Yeah, I kept a lot of my mother's books. Like this one cookbook that she had forever. Since I can remember. I still got that cookbook. Do I use it? Nope. Nope. I only have one picture of my mom. You can barely see her face. Oh. I'm sure some other family members probably got pictures of her. That's what made me start taking a whole lot of pictures, y'all, after my son passed away, because I didn't take a lot of pictures because I was young and I was, in the street or whatever. Remember, he was the first child I had, and I had him when I was 15. And he passed away when I was about, I think, 20. I think 21, 22, somewhere around there. So I don't have a lot of pictures of him, but I do have some pictures of him. But my uncle had pictures, like on Easter and stuff like that. So I kept all my pictures. And he's in my Facebook, and some of my pictures in there. He's on there. He's in there. But yes, y'all, it's the joy of the Lord is our strength. The joy of the Lord is our strength. We have to find joy even through the passing on of our parents, our friends, our loved ones, people that mean the most to us. We still have to find joy. I love to see mothers that have great relationships. I love to see that. Like when Fruitful Wife and her mom was in here, I love to see their closeness. Um, because me and my mother in the beginning, we didn't have such a good relationship. If y'all read the book, y'all know. But I always yearned for a certain type of love from my mother. But my mother loved me the best that she could and the best that she knew how. When I got older, I understood that. She could only give me, your parents can only give you what they have. If they don't know how to love deeply or how to show a certain type of love, then they can't give it to you. A person can only give you what they have, but it don't mean that they don't love you. It's just that they don't know how to show it all like that. And so as I got older, I learned some things. And when I learned some things, I learned that if you sometimes you have to show somebody how to love you a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So I I began to love my mother unconditional anyway, and I began to show her certain things, and I began to talk to her a certain way with love, but like in the third person to make her think. My mother was an intellect; she would think, and so I would say some things to her to make her think, and to make her be like, "Oh." But what I didn't know, y'all, I didn't learn until my mother got sick the year after she got diagnosed and had her surgery. I found out that my mother suffered from depression and bipolar. I didn't know that. I found that out when I had to go to her house and meet my uncle over there. I had to go to her house because she was sitting in the middle of her bed with a couple guns. Up. I don't. I think she just kind of like wanted to end it all when she found out about this, the cancer. And she had just lost her husband like 2 years before. And so she had to go through all of that. And so she suffered from depression and bipolar. And I had no idea. But it made a lot of sense. I understood why she was the way she was while we was growing up. I understood what happened to her. I mean, I found out later on what had happened to her that made her be the way she was. My mother got shot in her head when she was a young, and I'm just putting this out. My mother got shot in her head when she was younger. My mother was into a whole lot of stuff. She was a gangster. She was a gangster. I'm just gonna say it. And she got shot in her head, and she got shot, period, her head and some other places. But she survived. She survived. But when you get shot in your head, it alters some things up there. You know what I'm saying? So she ended up having to live the rest of her life with depression and bipolar, and she was an epilepsy. So she had to go through a lot herself. So as we get older and we find out, when we have my friend, the other lady that's on here, saying that how she wished her and her mother's relationship was better. Sometimes our parents go through a lot. They go through a lot of stuff even before they have us. And then when they have us, they still have to deal with the stuff that they went through and take care of children. I'm not saying it's an excuse to treat your children bad, because it is not an excuse to beat your children, break their limbs, and all the rest of that. That is not an excuse. Not at all. Because that's some stuff that happened to me and my brother as a result of mommy. Um, but we get past it. You know what I'm saying? We get past it. We grow up. Sometimes parents need to apologize when they grow up and they learn better and they know better. They need to apologize, but some of them don't always apologize. But that means the child has to grow up, and we have to understand that because people are a certain way and things happen, people react different. People react to things that happen to them, and either we forgive them, that we made it through, because all kids don't make it through, y'all. All kids don't make it through. All kids do not make it through. I do have one brother that is mentally retarded, because because as a direct result of what she did to him. We don't see him anymore. Um, we don't see him anymore. I only saw him about 3 or 4 times when I came back from the foster home. She ended up, that's the one of the whole reason why when my mother got her life together, she went into mental, she went into learning how to deal with mentally challenged people. She went to college for it. She was learning how to deal with it. That was her job by trade. Hey TT, that was her job by trade because she was trying to get him back. But I'm glad she didn't because she wouldn't have been able to handle him. And she still had things that she had to deal with herself. And she had to make a hard decision to sign him over. And she did because he deserves a good life. He deserves to be loved. He had a good foster mother that was taking care of him and she wanted to adopt him. And I'm glad she did. She made that decision. I remember the day when she took me with her over there to sign the papers to let the lady know. You know what I'm saying? So my mother had a hard life. She lived a hard life. She had to live with a lot of the consequences of what she did to her children. I never threw them up in her face. I never threw them up in her face. I never brought things back up to her of the what she, the things that we did that I had to go through that I felt like she should have treated me a certain way because I loved my mother unconditionally. And only that type of love that we have for mothers, fathers, brothers, or sister comes from God. I loved my mother unconditionally. And that's the thing about children sometimes. Parents can't do no wrong in the sight of their children, but they do be doing wrong. But children love their parents. Sometimes. Sometimes. I loved my mother. I loved my mother with an everlasting love. I don't know why I'm sharing all this with y'all this morning, but I am. That's what she had. That was some of the things that she had to deal with. But I knew that she loved us. But when I understood her past, my auntie told me her past, when I understood some of the things that she had to go through, the Lord helped me to understand that she does love you. She do love y'all, but she can only give y'all what she has. And that is a life lesson for all of us. A person can only give you what they have. No matter how much we want them to love us or how we want them to treat us, if they don't know how to do it, they won't be able to do it. But it don't mean that they don't know how to do it on some level. I ain't read no bodies. What y'all saying over here? Just thinking of my mother. Just thinking of my mother. I love having my style and jokes from my mom. Love cooking and keeping my house on point. Your house be on point. True, but it's hard to pull joy and strength and cry an ugly cry when people always say be strong. No, I don't want. Yep, yeah, you don't have to, Vern. You don't have to. You have to cry, Vern. You have to. That's cleansing. Crying is cleansing. Get away from them. Them people that think that it's not all right for you to cry, go somewhere else and cry and let it all out. It's all right to cry. If it wasn't all right to cry, we wouldn't have tears. It's okay to cry. It's okay to let it out. It's okay to holler, kick, and scream. And it don't have no time limit on it. Do whatever you need to do. Can't nobody tell you how to feel. Can't nobody tell you how to act. Can't nobody tell you when to let it go. I had to tell my husband that. You can't tell me when to let it go. You still got your mama. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me that I don't need to be crying. You can't say none of that. You can go wherever she is and you can go see her, hug her, love her, and everything. So can't nobody tell me. Or can't and you need to tell that person, whoever is telling you that, say it. Sure. Don't tell me not to cry. I can cry, kick, scream, or whatever I want to do. Right? Kids become parents in adult bodies. Yep, they do. Uh, Joy, they grow up too fast. I have only two things of my mother's: her last car and her brooch. Oh, you got your mom's car? My sister took everything. I hate when people do that. My brother's wife did that. Her and her kids did that. They took everything out of his house. Everything. They didn't leave nothing to his oldest daughter for his oldest daughter. They didn't ask me and my brother if we wanted nothing. They took everything. I could have raised sand, went over there and said, told them little ungrateful nieces of mine to get y'all blanketed blank behinds out of my brother's house and don't touch nothing. I could have did that, but I ain't feel like it. I ain't feel like it. It's like, for what? I don't care. It ain't nothing. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing with it anyway. It ain't nothing. It's stuff. The only thing I felt bad for is my oldest niece, his oldest daughter. They didn't even give her one of his hats because he loved to wear hats. They didn't even give her a hat. They wouldn't even give her a baseball shirt. They just mean. Hey, DC Kool-Aid. But whatever you do to people come back on you. You better believe that because it's a cycle. So I don't have to pay you back. I don't have to sit here and argue with you either. I don't want it. You ain't gonna do nothing with it anyway. It is. That's awful. It's awful. Hey, DC and Lisa. Hey, hey. The barbecue was good last night. We had a really good barbecue at DC House last night while I was waiting for LSP. And girl, them ribs looked tender. Yeah, karma. Because I ain't gonna say nothing else. Cause the mama crazy anyway. God won't be pleased if I say that. It's okay, Steph. We're not gonna see you. Oh yeah, nah. I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow. Yeah, them ribs was looking good. And I'm trying not to eat no meat. When DC bit into that rib, I was like, hey, that's tender. You tried to send me a plate through the camera. I know. She was talking about something. Make a plate. Hurry up. And you was gonna send it send it through what's that car place? Uber or something like that to somebody. But yeah. Last night I was just on YouTube. Watching everybody's videos. Just I just started at 7:30. And after that, it was like, okay, but it was like 10 o'clock. I'm like, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm about to go lay down. I wanted to go to Picky Dale and them, but I was like, man. And I was half hour. I couldn't do it. After I watched LSPs, I was like, yep, I'm gone. Yep, I'm gone. But yeah. So this was a good conversation, y'all. You know, it was a hard one. It was hard, talking about mothers and how we feel and all of that. It was hard. But it's necessary for us to be there for each other. And it's necessary sometimes to create a place for people to come in and say, I'm hurting today. I'm crying today. I'm upset today. And so we got a chance to do that. And we got a chance to be there for each other. It was a necessary conversation, yes. Mother's Day is Sunday. And they probably will still cry a little bit. But as long as they know that we here for you. We here for you. We got you. And a lot of us feel the same way. So yes. And now we know who to pray for, who to be sending. Maybe we can send nuggets in their DM them throughout the day or tomorrow, and especially on Mother's Day. to let them know that we love them, that we still got you, and that we still thinking about you. And it's okay. However you feel, it's okay. You know? It's okay. But listen, do y'all see this? I ain't drunk nan coffee. I've been sitting here for an hour and a half, and I have not drunk any coffee. And that's not cool. And ain't nobody said nothing. Ain't nobody offered me no coffee or nothing. Nothing. Where the coffee at? We in the break room, we ain't got no coffee. Because it was just so deep in here this morning. Yeah, Lord. I gotta go get coffee. I have to go get coffee. It's 10:20 over here where I am. Oh, I think I'm starting to get the effects or withdrawals from my coffee. Oh wait, did I tell y'all? Let me tell. Okay, then I'm getting ready to go. I'm going to get my coffee. What's everybody doing today? But when I get off of here, I'm putting up that video with I'm putting up that I should do a premiere, shouldn't I? No, I said I won't do that. I ain't gonna do no. Nope. I said I'm just gonna put it up with my sit-ups. And that doggone thing like 10 minutes long. 10, 11 minutes. That's 12 minutes long. Y'all look at me on the floor. That's 12 minutes long. Jesus Christ. And I said I ain't gonna edit it either. I'm gonna leave it just like that. Reborn, oh, you just woke up? So I'm gonna put that up first thing this morning. And then I'm gonna put up another video later. That's great. Y'all got the ads. Y'all get the ads. You needed to sleep. Yeah, she needed to sleep. She didn't be needing rest. Oh, okay. So let me tell y'all what happened the other morning when I went to the hospital. I'm working on the no sugar shot. Me too. Joy. LSP. Me and Joy. We working on not eating sugar. Is it 20 days? Oh. Is it 20 days with no sugar? 4. Oh. Oh my God. I'm doing better since I had the fruit last night. Right. I was starting to feel some kind of way. Oh, it's only 14? Oh, I can do that. 14. Okay. Yep, I got it. Still, I will never depart from my mom's car. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's your prerogative, honey. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah, Monday when I did I go to the doctor on Monday, y'all, or Tuesday? Tuesday when I went to the doctor. Y'all know how did I tell y'all about this story already? Little short story. When I went into the doctor, they got them things. Cleveland Clinic got them things. They on this long stick thermometer thing, right? Where it take your temperature. Well, when I walked in the door, I had my glasses on and my glasses on, my mask on, my glasses, and my hat. And so I don't know whether if the thing couldn't take my temperature or what. You gained 10 pounds? No, I already no. Yeah. I already told y'all about that one. That was last week. I gained 10 pounds. This was the eye doctor I went to. Oh, yes, it will. So they told me to step. The lady said, "Can I step back in front of it because the machine missed me?" So I took my hat off and stuff like that, and that thing took my temperature. Right? You beat the nurse. No, I didn't beat the nurse. That thing said my temperature was 106. I said, "What? 106 or 103? One of the two." I said, no, no, no. Immediately when she said that, she was like, hold on, ma'am, just stay right there. I was like, Don't move. Nobody move. Nobody get hurt. So then she came over with her little what's her name, and she took my temperature across my forehead. And she did it like 3 times. And she did it 3 times. And she was like, "Oh, you have a fever." And she said it was 99, right? I said, "Fever? What are you talking about? I don't have no fever. I don't feel like I have no fever." She was like, "Are you? How do you feel?" I was like, I'm fine. I'm good." I had just woke up, got dressed, got washed, got dressed, and went to the doctor. I'm like, I ain't got no fever. No, I ain't feel like I had, and I didn't even get my coffee that morning because Dunkin' Donuts was too far away. McDonald's was packed. It was packed. And so she said, "Okay, well, you're gonna have to stand over here. We're gonna have to call upstairs to see if the doctor is gonna see you." Immediately, why did they do? Because immediately, y'all know what I thought. Y'all know what I thought because um and the man that had took my car over there, he came a little bit close to me, but not close, like about 4 or 5 feet. He was like, "You all right?" I said, "I don't know." She told me to stand over here. She said I got a fever. And he was like, "Y'all should have seen how fast that dude moved away from me." Y'all should have seen how fast he moved away from me. He was like, "Oh," and he moved all the way back. And he was the one that was in my car. Yes, Joy, I got me some fruit yesterday. And so my doctor said, "Yeah, come on, send her up." But I went outside, y'all. I was like, I started talking to the Lord. I'm like, "Lord, please don't let me have this stuff." Because see, people be not even knowing they have it. They don't know that they have a fever and they have a fever. And, but if most of the time, if you have a fever. But I didn't feel hot. I felt hot because y'all know I always feel hot. I'm in menopause. Good Lord. It was a breath of fresh air for me. It make 9 years losing my mom tomorrow. So I'm outside trying not to cry. For real. I was about to cry because all I thought about was like, "Oh my God, I caught the corona." You know what I mean? I was like, "Y'all don't do this to me. Don't do this to me this early in the morning." It was early too. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning. I had to get myself together. I was like, "Don't you cry. Don't you cry. You better get your life." It was like, "Girl, you ain't got nothing. Stop tripping." I'm outside. If anybody was in my head, they would have probably thought I was a crazy person. I was like, "Oh my God. What if I do have it? What if I got it and I don't even know I got it? I've been in the house. I ain't been around nobody." I was going crazy. And I was like, I had gloves on, so I couldn't tell whether I had the temperature. And so then I went in and the doctor said I could come up. So I got my shot, and he was like, "How do you feel, Miss Glenn? I heard about what happened downstairs. They said you had a fever. How do you feel? Do you feel sick or whatever?" He was asking. I was like, "No, I feel fine. I don't. If I got a fever, I didn't even know I had a fever. I'm fine. I don't have no cough. I don't have no nothing, right?" He was like, "Well, you just be careful. Just be careful and take care of yourself." I was like, "All right, thank you." I'll be like, I feel right. I was like, I feel fine. I'm great. So all this time when I'm up here, I'm still thinking I'm moving away from people. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if people get close to me, I'm moving and excuse me, because now I'm thinking like, if I get it, I don't want to get nobody else sick. You got all these old people up here, and I'm like, oh. So it was so stressful. I went back downstairs after I was done, and they gave me I asked the lady, "Take my temperature again, please." It was normal. And she was like, "Don't worry about it." She was like, "Had you had coffee or had you walked a long distance or something like that?" Because she said, because sometimes there's different reasons why our body temperature may go up and come back down, because obviously something was wrong, because the machine said it was 106. Okay. And if it was 106, I probably would have been ready to have a seizure. Okay. For real. For real. Oh my God. Oh, that hurt. Oh, I need coffee. Um, And then the other thing said it was like 99. I said, listen, my body is always hot. I'm always in menopause. Like right now, my forehead is warm, but the rest of my body is cold. You know what I'm saying? It's the blood flowing. It's the blood. It's the blood. So then I thought about it yesterday. I got one of those thermometers coming in the mail that you scan your forehead. I got one of those. It's supposed to be here like I think by Friday. Oh yeah, by Friday it's supposed to be here. And I ordered one of the mother masks with the thing with the filter thing on the side of it where you can get air in. I ordered one of those. It's supposed to be here this week. So my temperature was fine. But man, y'all, I'm telling y'all, when I was in that doctor, when that lady told me that, it was so stressful because all I could think about was that I caught it and how did I catch it and where did it come from? And I was thinking like the only person been in my house is my son. He's the only person been in my house. And I was like, he must be carrying it. You know, and I'm like, I was thinking, that's what I was thinking. I was going through all kind of emotions. But it's fine. It was fine. Yesterday I took my temperature because I was feeling warm, and I ain't had no temperature. I feel warm when you're going through menopause. When you're going through, we had our when you had those surgeries, your body temperature is not regulated. Do you go through that LSP when you? Because I know you had the surgery, and Kinky Lock Trey had the surgery. Yeah. And ever since I had it, it was like it kicked my menopause into high gear. It was scary. It was like for those couple hours that I was at the hospital, I was scared. I was really scared. I was I had a hot flash the other day and was like, hey Carter, LSP, I'm watching your summer video. Hey Carter, hey Lisa, how are you? Hello everyone. Oh, so you do, yeah, yeah. So that's what I told the lady. I said, my body goes through changes. I'm always hot. I'm always sweating. And sometimes I'm cold. My body is like it go up and down and go up and down. Yes, it does that. Yeah. So I told her, I was like, when you told me I had a temperature of 106, I could have fell out panic. I could have fell out panic. And then when you tell me, then when I was like, okay, it was 99, all I could think about was the people that I've been watching. I've been listening to their journeys, how they went through this journey of this virus, and how their temperature will go up and down. And so, girl, it just popped into my head just like that, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I got the virus. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I have been trying to be so careful. Remember when I told y'all that I was going into that store? I was like, nope, we ain't going into the store. We ain't going nowhere. I don't go nowhere with my mouth uncovered. When I leave my door, I had gloves on and my mouth is covered. Who did you order the thermometer from? Amazon. I ordered it off of Amazon because I couldn't find one nowhere. I couldn't find one nowhere. But I need one for when them kids come back because everybody that walk through my door getting scanned. If you got a fever, you ain't coming in. So you better make sure your child don't have a fever before you bring them to my house. Because if they do, they're not coming in and you're going to be late for work. So you need to make sure. I'm gonna make a list. I'm gonna make a paper of a paper for all my daycare parents that want their kids to come back because things is gonna be changed. Rules is gonna be changed. Do not bring because if you bring your child over here and they got a fever, I will not receive them. It don't matter. It don't matter because that's how we supposed to do anyway, y'all. For real. But I have been showing them so much leniency. It won't be no more of that. Because when they get sick, I end up watching them. And then when I get sick, I still watch them. That's foolishness. No, no more of that. That's all over. That's all gone. So don't be trying to give your kids no medicine if they got a fever of 100 and something, and you give them medicine early in the morning, and by they get to me, they fever might be at 99. Because if they fever at 99, they still ain't coming in. 99 is a fever. It is what it is. It is. If they got sick faces, sick eyes, no, ma'am. I'm sorry. No. Yes, girl, my daughter has the flu now. She can't come. She can't come see me. Right. Oh, your daughter got the flu. I'm sorry to hear that. Right. And that's the hard part. That's the hard part about this situation. It's like you can have they can have we can have a regular flu, but because this thing is going around, we don't you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know what it is. Is it the flu or is it the other thing? Will it turn into the other thing? Especially with now y'all yeah, she was tested. Okay, that's good. That's good. Especially with now with all this other stuff going around with these kids. They got this stuff like the symptoms that's going around with the kids. So please keep watch y'all kids. I was panicking. Lisa, you still in here? I know y'all had a good time yesterday going for y'all walk, but I was over here panicking for y'all. I was panicking for y'all. I was like, oh my God, don't nobody in North Carolina. Ain't you in North Carolina, Lisa? I said, oh, ain't nobody wearing no mask in North Carolina? Ain't nobody doing 6 feet distance in North Carolina? The virus ain't in North Carolina? I'm in the wrong city. I was scared for y'all. Yes, you okay. I was scared. I was like, you see me, LSP? I was watching a video. I was like, oh my God. Especially me, Mom. Me, my older. I was like, oh no. Yeah, I was scared. I was scared for them. I was like, what? What is they doing? So, yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful, but I was kind of I was taken back by that whole thing. Wait, and them people that was all the way at the end with a hammock down there, and him and the woman and the child. I was trying to, I was trying to tell Lisa they wish y'all would leave. They was all the way at the end, right? Where can't nobody else come. They put their hammock up for a reason. We don't want y'all here. Here come Lisa and her family and her husband. And they came down there. They went to, they was on this side, but they was on the other side. And they had their back turned the whole time that they was down there. I was like, wow. And there was a lot of people walking around. It was beautiful though. That was really cute. All them little islands off in the bushes. I wish I could say what I want to say, but I cannot. North Carolina is off the hook. And their private beach. OMG. Really? Mm. Reborn. Biology. You can go to 100 quick. You talking about temperature biology? Uh, folk just out there, unbelievable. Yeah, it was a lot of people out. But Carter, why y'all want? Why nobody in North Carolina had no mask on? Why? Why was everybody so close to each other? Great TikTok this morning. Oh, Viola, put a tick. I seen the one yesterday when she had that stuff on her face. I have hot flashes, and I'll take my wigs. Girl, that's why I cut my hair off. I be too hot. I can't deal with it. I guess because we were outside. Yeah. Yeah, I was just scared for y'all. It was like I was like, y'all too close. Get away from my kids. And I was really scared for me, mom, because she older and the way this thing affects the older people. And yeah, I was like, Lord, watch, just cover them. But at the grocery store and confinement places, we were. Oh, okay, okay. And they was chilling on the beach, like chilling, like it ain't no pandemic. We cool. They was chilling. Did they open up a lot of stuff in y'all area? Carter, true, true. We don't let them out during the week. They had a good time walking out there getting some fresh air. Um, the baby um the baby girl wanted to get in that water with her rain boots on. So I seen the guy in the water. Y'all police told him to get out of the water. Did y'all see Carter's boat? Because she said that was her boat that was across the water. I love those boats. They are so cute. Did you see groups of friends? It was yeah, yeah. They was all congregating, and that's what they. But do you see that since stuff has been opening up, the death rate, the hospital rates, and the what's name rates, everything has gone up. I got my window open. It's cold outside. That's why I'm sneezing. Sorry, y'all. I'd rather be chilly than hot. I need to close my window though, since I didn't know it was that cold outside. I only got it cracked. It's freezing. We open up and we opening up in phases too. I sneezed. We don't let Joyce out during the week. That's what I meant. So she was so happy to be at the park. Who is Joyce? Is that your mom? Is that your mother's name, Joyce? Because if so, yeah, because she was everywhere. She was walking around, and I heard you say to your husband, you said she over there. Go watch her, make sure she all right. she was gone. She was gone. We don't need to open nothing back up. Charlotte numbers are steady on the rise. Oh, I can't tell. I can't tell by the way them people was out there on that beach yesterday, girl. Our numbers is going up too. Our numbers the other day they went up. They went up 60, 70. This morning they went up like, and I'm talking about the deaths, like 100. Hospitalization is up, deaths is up, everything up. But they still opening up. They still gonna open up. They opening up in phases though, but they opening. Like Monday, the retail stores is opening. And then he's supposed to tell us today. He didn't come on yesterday. The governor is supposed to say today about when like restaurants and barbershops and stuff can open. Y'all see that woman that was that owned her salon that got put in jail? Cause she wouldn't this woman got put in jail. She never when they gave the order to close, she didn't close. She wouldn't close. And they came in and they said something to her. They told her they fined her. She took the fine and she tore the fine up She went to jail. She went in front of the judge, and she told the judge that he was selfish or something or whatever. And so they gave her 7 days in jail. 7 days in jail. Now your shop can't open, and you still gonna lose money. We don't need to open nothing back up. Charlotte number. Okay, I read that. Yes, that's. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's Mama Joyce. I call her Mima. Mima. Nashville will start opening on Monday. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Hold on. They're at the table for school. Had to turn you down. Okay. LSP. Yep, I saw her. What? Wait, how? No, I didn't see it. Yep. They gave her seven. They gave that woman 7 days in jail because she didn't want to pay no. She didn't want to buy closing her salon. She was like, "That's the way I feed my people. That's the way I feed my family. And we not gonna have no food. And my people that work for me, families is going hungry, can't feed their kids. So she told that judge, so you think it's all right for kids to starve and kids to not go without eating? I was like, okay. Mm-hmm. 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 That's all that money she made. Mm-hmm. Now she got 7 days to think about it. And she bold too. She one of them. She one of them. But I wanted to say something else, but I ain't gonna say that. That's something. She one of them bold women, girl. Listen. She was like, "You ain't gonna feed them, and you think it's all right? You're the one that's selfish." And I was like, "Girl, you better stand down, right, LSP?" I wanted to say something else, but I'm like, that would have been real bad. I wouldn't have been pleased. Yes, menopause after hysterectomy. Yes. Yeah. Man kicked into high gear biology after I had that surgery last year. That's why I live under fans. Cause my body be so hot all the time. That's why I told that doctor I ain't got no fever. I'm just hot. I'm always hot. You ain't even gonna be able to tell if I got a fever. If she was humble, the judge might yep, yeah, yep, Joy. If she was more humble, then she might not have went to jail. But she wasn't humble at all. She was not humble at all. Let it have been, girl. Exact. We without passing go, don't collect $200. Shoot, we would have got more than 7 days. She only got 7 days. She got 1 week in jail. She got 1 week locked up. Like 30 days. Jesus Christ. And they still need to make her pay that fine. They still need to make her do 7 days in jail and make her pay her fine. Since she's so cocky. She got violated. And I think they still need to make her pay her fine because she's so cocky. And I'm telling you, I believe that when that woman, and she's so stupid. You know why? This is a bad time to be in jail. This is a bad time to be in jail because the Rona is running rapid in all these jails, all of them. This is a horrible time to be in jail. I wouldn't want to be in there. I wouldn't want to be in there. She better pray that don't nobody where she going, don't nobody have it, and she don't catch it. I ain't going out the house today. I ain't going out the house. Y'all, we gonna have snow tomorrow. Can y'all hear this? Do y'all hear me? Do you hear the words that's coming out my mouth? We supposed to get some snow. The atmosphere is sick. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. The atmosphere is sick. What is this? It don't know what to do. It don't know what to do, y'all. Wait, this is what's happening. This is what's really happening. Let me really tell y'all what's happening. Let me break it down. Not that I'm a scientist. Everything been shut down. Right. Okay. Everything that been polluting the air has been shut down. Right. And so the atmosphere got a chance to clear out. We all know that because we all talk about that. The atmosphere, the hemisphere, the whatever fear got a chance to get cleaner. I ordered my tiger sauce with you. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you, Reborn. Thank you, TT. So the atmosphere got a chance to clean out. So it's like open now. Well, China back to work, so dirty real quick. It's like in some of these other places. It's like open now, and it's fair game. So it's gonna snow at will. It's gonna snow at will, and we ain't get no snow in the wintertime. We ain't get no snow in the winter. Not that much. Not that much at all. So now it's still snowing, and it's May. What the heck? Right, LSP. The atmosphere is open. It's fair game. So whatever comes from the heavens, gonna come from the heavens. If I feel like snowing today, I'm gonna snow today. If I feel like raining today, I'm gonna rain today. If I feel like hailing today, I'm gonna hail today. You know what I'm saying? So everything is fair game. So get snow in May. I don't care. I ain't going out the house. Fern said it was snowing the other day for her. Yeah, and we supposed to get it because Vernon in Virginia or Pennsylvania, one of them. I think she in Virginia or Pennsylvania. Oh no, Vernon, New York. Where Vernon at? I don't know. I forgot. So I don't think we're supposed to get a lot. I think they said something about slushy or something. I hope it's not a lot. I gotta go to the doctor in the morning. I don't want to drive on no snowy, icy road. Hopefully it ain't gonna be icy because it's not that cold. Yeah, I think she in New York. So it probably, hopefully, ain't gonna be a lot because ain't no salt trucks out. Ain't no salt trucks out, and I live up on the hill. Vern told me. Oh, yeah. That she never came to my life. Yeah. Vern told me that she never came. You mean your life? I know that was so nasty. That's why I put this stuff on my hands. I put this stuff on my fingers. I covered this one up because I covered it up. I put this stuff on there so when I put it in my mouth, I taste it. Ugh, yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on there all day. Things are open here, but I just wish they were open. Oh, good. I'm gonna need SH counseling if they don't open. Girl, Home Goods. Which one is Home Goods? Not Home Goods. Hobby Lobby. Y'all remember Hobby Lobby? Hobby Lobby was just being defiant. Hobby Lobby wouldn't even close. The health inspectors had to close them. They closed, then they opened right back up. They had said in the beginning that they weren't gonna be paying their workers no sick leave. Yeah, I was like, I don't think I'm going to shop there anymore because y'all don't care about y'all. They don't care about their workers. The person that owned Hobby Lobby, they was like they wasn't getting ready they wasn't gonna be paying they workers sick leave or something like that. They said some stuff in the beginning about what they wasn't gonna do. And I'm gonna tell you something. If I walk into a store and the cashiers don't have on masks and they don't have no thing up to block these cashiers to help them, I'm walking out. I'm not gonna stay. And that it was this one restaurant yesterday that they had it was a well-known restaurant too. I can't forget the name of it. They told their workers not to wear masks. They told their workers that they can't wear masks. And and somebody, one of the workers or whatever, reported them. And so they went and they said that they tried to get in contact with them and they wouldn't respond. The news people or whatever wouldn't respond. And then they put out a statement that said, we told the workers that were not comfortable with being here, that did not want to wear masks, they didn't have to come to work right now. They wouldn't lose their jobs. So what is the purpose of telling your workers that they can't wear no mask? And when they serving people, masks are mandatory. You know what? That's the only thing that's the one thing that I disagree with my governor about, LSP. Because in the beginning, he said that it was mandatory. He said it was mandatory for everybody to wear masks. Then I guess he heard back from some parents that have children with disabilities and stuff like that, where it's hard to get them to wear a mask. It's hard to keep a mask on them because they won't, kids that have special needs, kids sometimes like cerebral palsy and stuff like that, that very combative. And it was another reason. And so then he took back he rescinded his mandatory to wear masks. He said that hands out my mouth. Things are opening here, but okay. He said that he is still very strongly suggesting, but he did say all workers in facilities have to wear masks. The workers have to wear masks. And all the cashier places have to have up the glass or the plexiglass or whatever that is to have separation in between the workers and the customers. And that is for protection of the workers. So how do you have a restaurant and you telling your people not to wear masks? What if your people decide not to come to work? All of them. We're not coming to work because we can't wear masks. I think that's what they should do. They should take a stand. Why shouldn't they be able to wear a mask? They got to go home to their family. What if somebody in your restaurant got it? And now you're going to give it to such and such. Such and such going to give it to such and such. And such going to give it to such and such. And then they're going to take it home to their families. And they might take it back in the back to you where you cook it. And then guess what? Your restaurant is shut down. Because if any stores or anything get deemed a hot spot, is getting shut down. Stupid. That's just stupid. That's just ignorant mentality. What the ham bone? It's 79 degrees there. That's why I'm not eating out. I'm not going to no sit down restaurants. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't care what. I ain't sitting down nowhere. When I go into the doctor's office, I don't even want to sit down. When I go into the elevator, I stand in the middle of the elevator. I don't touch that pole. When I have to press a button, I don't touch it with my finger. I always have gloves on when I'm out. When I'm out, I always have gloves on. Because y'all know I be biting on my fingers and my skin open. I can't. No. Then they need to stay in the house. No offense. Yeah, they do. We do. We all do. Nope, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I looked at the doctor's office. They do got seats like people can't sit here. They got the red signs where if it's a red sign, you can't sit there. So everybody is separated. and and they stagnated their people like coming in the doctor's offices. How my doctor, my eye doctor, he always have a whole bunch of customers, right? I mean, a lot of people there, but they spread it out, the people, so everybody is not sitting in the waiting room, you know. So he only allow like a certain amount of people to come in, where usually I have to wait a while. But yesterday, when I went to the doctor the other day, I got in there and I got out real quick. Where downstairs in the X-ray room, they didn't have that many chairs down there. They only had about 6 chairs in there. I was like, they done spread it everything. They was like, nope, you ain't coming in. You can't sit down. So you can't. They took away chairs in lobbies. Can't nobody sit in the lobbies. You got to go, come right in and go take care of your business and come right out. Look like a concentration camp or something like that. Where you got to walk through this big thing. They got to scan you, and they put hand sanitizer on your hands. So they scan you, give you a mask if you don't have one, and they give you hand sanitizer to put on your hands. I'm like, wow. And if you got a fever, you ain't getting in. I was like, okay. Okay. I'm gonna be the same way when I open up my daycare watch. Be the same way. Because I got hand sanitizer right at the door. I got plastic on my floor right there. Those plastic runners, I got it taped down. Everybody's shoes go off, come off. They not here. They not open here. They made them close. I took the coat room, the coat area from in this closet that I had to right by the door. So, and then it'll be a cabinet that closes off right there, where can't nobody move past the door until your shoes is off, your coat is off right by the door, your hands get sanitized, your temperature get taken, and parents ain't coming in. The parents can only come right to the door. No, you can't use my bathroom. No, you can't use my bathroom. Don't ask. If you want to use my bathroom, you have to take off your shoes. I have to take your temperature. Leave your coat at the door and your purse, everything. And I'm gonna walk behind you with a can of spray. Y'all, I know I'm tripping. They're gonna be like, never mind, I hold it. Okay. All right, that's fine. I got $300 worth of stuff Monday from Hobby Lobby. I ain't going in there. Ours was closed for a month. Yeah, ours, they all closed. Ain't none of them stores open. But the governor coming on today to talk about when all that stuff is gonna open up. He said something about daycares. And he was gonna mention something about daycares when he came back today. So y'all know I'm at the TV at 2 o'clock like this. What you say, Willis? What you say? I need to go eat though. I need coffee and I need to go eat. I am starving. Starving. You see me, baby and kids, I'm gonna be like this. What you say, Willis? I'm waiting to hear. I'm waiting to hear what you got to say about this daycare. Because Monday he opening up. Monday the oh no Monday Theology. All the retail stores is opening. Yeah, Monday the retail. This Monday that just passed. All the factories open. The factories opened and the office buildings open. But one of the news people said that half the people still not working downtown because the traffic is not bad at all. It's still easy. So most people, because he did say, if these companies like these office companies, if you have people working from home and they can have the ability to work from home, leave them at home. They need to stay at home. So a lot of the companies is leaving the parents at home because they got kids and their kids can't go to daycare. And so they can't do and their kids are still in school, so they still got to teach their kids. Kids is not out of school until the 21st. So it don't make no sense to take them parents away from their kids because I ain't getting ready. I'm not getting ready to do that. I mean, I ain't talking about just me. I'm like, if they go to even if they do go to the daycares, then the parent, they can't do the work with the kids. So y'all know what I think. I think it's gonna be a lot of companies from this that is gonna have a lot of people working from home, period. Yep. They're gonna have because my daughter's company was talking about the same thing because it's going so well. Actually, it'll save them money because they don't have to, pay for certain things for all of those people to come into the office or whatever expense they would have for, all they gotta do is pay them their pay them their money. So yeah, they closed down their restaurants here, Chick-fil-A, parties, and Sears because their employees had to go. Oh, for real? They closed down Chick-fil-A? Oh wow. They said something about Amazon last night. One of the Amazon stores. Somebody had the virus. I wonder if that other Amazon store is still on strike. Man, they had went on. They was picketing and everything because some people in there were sick and they wasn't doing nothing. They wasn't doing nothing to make sure, get them stuff to cover their mouth. I think it was the one in Michigan or something like that. Yes, it's 3 Amazons. Oh, okay. Amazon is a big store. It's a big place. They did hire extra workers to clean to try to keep Amazon sanitized. But you got to give them something. I added with because my son was doing it. And I was like, but do y'all have any masks and gloves on? He was like, no, we had gloves on. I'm like, you need to get out of there. Because you need something to put over your mouth. Ain't no distancing in Amazon. I'm still employed with Amazon and I still get my text message. What's going on? Oh, okay. All right, y'all. Look, I'm out. We can ready to go. We can ready to shut down. We can ready to go. We in the break room just chilling. Ain't nobody work. The people that is working is already gone back to work. So the rest of us, we just chilling here in the break room. Be difference, okay. Yeah, so I'm about to go because I need to get something to eat because I'm starting to get a little dizzy. So I need to get some food. It got a little sugar in it. No, I need to go get my coffee because I ain't ate my coffee. And I want to sit down and watch TV and just watch TV and just chill out. And then I gotta call these people about this bike because the thing is not coming on. All it's saying is hello. I need that other stuff to work. I paid $200 for this bike. I need for something to work. I was riding it yesterday, and it's a hard pedal, so something need to be released, so it ain't so hard to ride this bike. Still got the box over there. I pack it up and take it back. Oh, they ain't taking back nothing right now. Hey. All right, reborn baby. I'll see you later, babe. I'm gonna watch your video today. That one of me you was talking about your name change. I'm gonna watch that today. I didn't watch it yesterday. I didn't watch it yesterday. No, I didn't watch it yesterday. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn it on right now. Oh, yeah. Because I seen a little bit of it on Instagram. I'm gonna turn it on right now so I can see it. All right, y'all. I love y'all. We'll see y'all later. I'm gonna throw that other video up too of my sit-ups. I love you guys. Don't forget to be nice and be kind to someone and love somebody. Air hugs. I won't see y'all tomorrow, but I'll see y'all on Saturday night. I'll see you Saturday night from 7 to maybe. If I don't have my word together, y'all, I'm not gonna be able to open up Saturday night. I'm gonna try to get my stuff together by then. If I don't have what I need, what I'm gonna do on Sunday, I'm gonna work on it today. But I love y'all. See y'all later. Bye. Peace out.